Good morning, my name's Andrew Schauer. I'm an Air Resource Advisor on the Coffee Pot Fire. It's September 2nd and I'm going to give a quick smoke conditions update and talk about the areas that are experiencing some impacts as a result of the fire. Over the past 24 hours, we've seen a shift in the pattern from what we had been seeing for the previous week. What we're noticing is more westerly winds are now directing a lot of this smoke off to the east. And what that means is the areas north of the fire that had been experiencing smoke last week are now seeing some relief. We're pushing a lot of that smoke up and over the Sierra and noticing it settling in on the east side. So the communities of Independence and up towards Bishop are seeing concentrations raising air quality levels up to moderate. Some of these sensors up in the foothills just touched on unhealthy for sensitive groups this morning. The good news is that these impacts are going to be short-lived. Conditions are going to improve during the day for these communities on the east side of the Sierra as the smoke lifts up out of the valley and has a chance to disperse over the course of the afternoon and into the evening. We're expecting to see a slight uptick in smoke again tonight as smoke settles down into the valley in these areas before it moves out again tomorrow. We're continuing to see heavy impacts near the communities of Hammond and up the East Fork of the Kaweah towards Mineral King, which have consistently been showing the highest concentrations over the past week or so. That's going to continue. This west wind is just going to serve to push the smoke back up those drainages. We're already seeing some relief for the Three Rivers area, and we're expecting that to continue in tomorrow. Looking further ahead into the week, this system is going to pass, and we're going to see the smoke shift back and move more up to the north and kind of return to the pattern that we had observed for the previous week or so. If we zoom out and look at what that looks like from above, this is a satellite image that was taken at around 10 o'clock this morning, and you can see this plume hanging in closer to the mountains than it had been recently, where it had been settling out over the valley and making its way further north. We're expecting similar conditions for the next 24 to 48 hours before we see a return to the older pattern. There's going to be a public meeting held at the Three Rivers Memorial Center tomorrow, Tuesday at 6 p.m. For those of you who are not able to attend in person, it will be streamed live on the Sequoia Kings Facebook and YouTube page. So we encourage anyone who's interested in getting more information to either show up at the meeting or tune in to see what's going on.